Alright, so welcome guys to another video, and today we're going to be talking about the KZ ZEX. So the first KZ that we're checking out here in this channel that has an electrostat driver, and also $20 in price range as well. So really interesting price for an electrostat based hybrid here, and we're gonna find out if this is something that I really like here in this channel, and also how does it compare to the DQ6 ZSN Pro X as well. Different driver configurations here, and we're gonna find out in this video. So in terms of the overall design, this is a very nice looking KZ for me. So you're getting that maybe gold trims at the side, and also see-through colorless design in the other side of the lobe, and yeah, it's quite the looker for me. So the KZ logo as well, nicely placed. So yeah, for a $20 pair, nice looking KZ for me. So yeah, for me personally, I still kind of like the DQ6 in the overall look, because yeah, this doesn't have some fins as well, so that's one downside for me. But yeah, some people doesn't like the fins, so it might be up to you to decide on that. But I would say in terms of the overall design, this is a very safe KZ shape overall. So we are now wearing it on the ear, and yeah, for me it's a very familiar KZ shape here. So if you're used to already your usual KZ shapes, you will feel right at home with this. Very stable to the ear. You have that ear rocks as well, and that new looking cable that is a bit more minimalist, a bit more sleek in the overall design, and a bit less tangly as well. So when you put this in your bag, this won't crumple that much compared to your other cables. And also in terms of the isolation, isolates above average here, pretty good, and comfort as well because of the breathable kind of design, because this doesn't have some fins. This has a bit of breathability compared to your other IEMs. So yeah, very safe in terms of the overall shape. So if you're already familiar with the KZ shape, you won't have an issue with this one. Right, so now let's go to the sound. So the KZ ZEX, it's a very KZ type of sound. So very lively for me, very much musical to listen to, but still for me more of a monitor type of listen. This is not going to be your overly fun kind of listen to the ear. So it has that KZ sound that you are looking for, but here with some tweaks because of that new driver that they put here. So for me, now the mid end is a bit less shouty to listen to compared to some other KZs. And also on top as well, less harsh to listen to. So I would say much like the DQ6 in this regard. So the top end is a bit more toned down, and yeah, I think we're seeing a new generation of KZs that doesn't have that overly elevated 12K. The 12K is a bit more toned down in this regard. Still has it, but a bit more toned down. Alright, so let's check out the signature here. So actually compared to other KZs, this is a bit different in terms of the overall signature. So you're still getting that maybe bright U type of shape to the ear, but now you're getting maybe triple horns at the top, which is the first time that I've seen from a KZ. So from the bass region, you're getting that pretty flat bass, and then it goes down to around 80 Hz region, which is your valley for your V shape. And then after that, it goes up slightly to around 1.5K, and then after that, it goes down to around 3K. And then after that, it goes up to around 5K, which is your first peak here. And then after that, it goes down to around 6K. And then after that, it goes up to around 10K, which is the highest peak that we have. And then after that, it goes down to around 12K. And you're getting that small peak in the 15K, which completes your triple horns at the top. And the first time that I've seen something like that from a KZ. So comparing it to the CCA and CSN, so as you guys can see in the CSNs, actually they do have a lot of similarities in the graph, but the CSNs doesn't have that 13K, 15K elevation. So the CSNs only has double horns at the top here. And if you look at the ZEX as well, so the bass region in the mid bass, you have a slightly more elevated mid bass in the ZEX. So that hump, it gives you a bit more oomph in the bass in the ZEX, a bit more fun in the bass compared to the CSNs. So actually, yeah, the CSNs is more of a monitor type of sound compared to your ZEX. And if you look at the mids as well, so the elevation in the mids region is slightly more in the CSNs compared to the ZEX. But yeah, they do have a lot of similarities here, but with some minor tweaks here and there. So compared to the DQ6, so the DQ6 has the similarities with the CSNs, but the DQ6 has more elevated treble regions. So the DQ6 is more of a bright U type of shape to the ear compared to what you are getting with the ZEX, that the top end is a bit more toned down. And also in the mids as well, you're getting more elevation in around 2.5K region in the DQ6. And also in the top end as well, you're getting that KZ 12K, that more elevated and more spiky 12K in the DQ6. Maybe 5 dB more elevated in the DQ6 over your ZEX. ZEX. So the DQ6 will still be more of a bright hue type of shape to the ear. The ZEX, bright hue still, but slightly more toned down compared to what you're getting with the DQ6. So compared to the ZSNs, your ZSNs will definitely have a lot more 12K in the mix, a lot more treble in the mix. So the ZSN Pro XS will have a lot more treble region. The ZSN Pro X is definitely more of a bright hue compared to what you're getting with the ZEX. So the top end in the ZSN Pro XS is maybe 10 dB more elevated, and also the bass region as well in the ZSN Pro XS, and also the bass region as well is maybe 5 dB less compared to what you're getting with the ZEX. So yeah, definitely for the ZSN Pro XS is gonna be your clarity focused IM. The ZEX is a bit more toned down in that regard, a bit more balanced in that regard when you compare it to the ZSN Pro XS. So going to the bass is in the tight side, deep bass as well. So also substantial. So this is not a bass light IEM, but again, this won't be your bass heads pair. So I would say this is very similar to the CSNs or the DQ6 kind of bass. It reminds me a lot of those two IEMs. It's not that overwhelming to listen to. So yeah, for a KZ, this does remind me of a monitor type of presentation to the ear. So this won't be a bass heads pair for me. So going to the mids is clean. Also recessed as well, so maybe around 4 dB recessed than what I would like. The vocal here is actually not an overly bright vocal again, so it's pretty level in the overall presentation. It's not going to be your clarity focused kind of vocal here. So actually no shoutiness for me in sight. However, the downside for me in this is for those people who's used to other KZs, you might find the vocals here to have some laid back nature to the vocal compared to other KZs, different compared to what you are used to. Like for example, in Billie Jean, I was looking for a more revealing MJ vocal in this regard. So yeah, it's not the brightest vocal that I have listened to. Going to the highs are extended KZ type of highs here, energetic, and also has that micro detail than your usual dynamics. So this is one of the key advantage of the electrostat for me. So compared to usual dynamics, this has a bit more detail retrieval. You're still getting that similarities in the tonality, but still getting a bit more detail retrieval and also a bit more liveliness compared to your other dynamic drivers. And also compared to other dynamics as well, the top end has a bit more sensitivity in that, a bit more lively to listen to. So more of that live band feel that you're looking for. So definitely yes, for the highs here, it offers a different sound to the ear. However, compared to maybe more expensive electrostats, I would say this is not as lively as those maybe the Shuoer tapes. Those are still more revealing to listen to. So this is not the same. This is the overall presentation to the ear. This is a bit more toned down. So maybe that's the difference in price that you are looking for. Soundstage for me is actually quite big in the mix. So in the big side, so that's nice on that. Separation medium here, so not as good as your BA counterparts. Your BA counterparts will still be more black and white compared to this one, and also detail as well won't beat your BA counterparts here. So I would say medium here in this regard. So not that bad, but I would say better compared to your dynamics, but won't beat out your other BA counterparts. So let's compare it to the DQ6, which I think is the closer brother to the ZEX. So they have a very similar sound here. So the DQ6 still has better body on top for me, better vocal as well, also less micro detail as well compared to the ZEX. So going to the ZEX, the vocals is a bit more laid back in the presentation, a bit more lively sound actually in the ZEX, more impactful sound as well in the ZEX, and actually less shouty vocal as well in the ZEX. So yeah, for me, while the ZEX has maybe a bit better technicalities in some areas because of the micro detail and also the liveliness in the sound, I still do prefer the DQ6 in this regard because of the better vocal presentation, a bit brighter vocal presentation in the mix, and also better body on top in the cymbals. First, the CSN, which is another hybrid that I do like personally. So a lot of similarities between both here. So both are not super aggressive in the overall presentation. Also tight basses as well in both of them. So this won't be your super fun pairs. So the CSN has a bit quicker top end in the mix. I would say better vocal positioning as well because of that maybe elevated mids region, and also better body on top as well for me in the cymbals. The ZX in comparison has a bigger stage, imaging is a bit better for me, and also more laid back vocal again in the mix. So yeah, for me personally, because of that more laid back vocal in the ZEX, I actually do prefer the CSNs in this regard. Definitely for the mids, this is one of the weaknesses for me of the ZEX. So compared to the Shuoer tapes, the tapes are a lot more engaging to listen to, a bit faster to listen to as well, more speedy, and also more revealing sound as well. So this is what you're paying for the more expensive electrostats in this regard. All right, so do I like the ZEX or not? So what do I think about it? So for me, I'm kind of 50-50 in the ZEX. So I kind of like that you have a new kind of sound to the ear. So the USP is definitely there. It will offer you a different sound to the ear. And actually, in general, I quite enjoy my overall listen in these. So they're not bad sounding pairs for me by any means. So if you're looking for a different sound compared to your BAs and also dynamic drivers, this might be something that you can try out and to add in your kit as well, especially if you're into that kind of price range. However, for me, in the other side, this is not the best KZ that I have listened to. I did find the vocals to be a bit too maybe laid back for my liking, that it lacks some cohesion with the top end and also the bass region in this regard. So yeah, for me personally, I do still like the DQ6 over this, and also the CSNs as well. I do like it over the ZEX. But yeah, for me, if you're looking for a different sound, a different driver for the $20 range, this might still be worth it for you. Alright, so that's my review with the ZEX. So actually for the $20 range, it's quite interesting that again, KZ is changing up their tunings. So they are trying to play out with the tunings, having less treble on top, and also maybe adding a bit more bass at the bottom. So I do think the trend of KZ is now going towards more of a bassy, actually maybe TFZ-ish kind of sound to the ear, or maybe blonde-ish kind of sound to the ear. So they are slightly shifting to that. So maybe that is what we're gonna see in the future. Actually, the EDC as well is quite bassy. So they might be targeting a different demographic with their new releases. So I'm not 100% sure, but it's quite interesting to see that KZ is changing up their sound. And it will be quite interesting for us to know what they have in store for us in the future. But yes, of course, if you learned something, leave a like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to see you guys in the next ZPolt unboxing. Goodbye.